Oh, hello and welcome everyone to the Dream Team. And we have a very special guest on with us today. We're very blessed to have Dave from the UK. He's on a bank holiday, so it's his midnight. So he's doing really well to be here. And Nick, hello, welcome as always.
Oh,
So
hi, Molly.
how are you both going? So Dave, how are you?
A bit tired.
Yes.
Hope my dictionary is gonna work today in my head. And
I
we'll
love
see.
it. Mine doesn't work sometimes. Just you go, no way. Come on, you got it in there somewhere. So yeah. And how are you going, Miss Nick?
Yeah, I'm getting by. It's just taking it day by day.
Yeah.
It's just is what it is, and trying not to attach too much to anything at the moment.
Yeah.
Um, I'm comfortable. I'm alive. I see still joy in everything, the small things in life. So not going to overcomplicate anything at the moment. Just
I
keep it
love
as
it.
is. Yeah.
And how's that beautiful ankle of yours?
Oh, I had a little bit of a slip in the shower yesterday.
Yeah.
So I had my boot on, so I just jammed my foot in my boot a bit. So now one part of my foot, the same
Yeah.
foot, is a bit sore. So it's that step back. And I thought I have to know what that was about. Why did I do that? What happened there? So yeah, it's all they're all lessons. I take them graciously. But yeah,
Deja vu.
thanks, Marie. Yeah.
Well done. That's
And what
huge.
about you, Marie? How's life for you at the moment?
Yeah, I can definitely feel this shift that's coming through. It's definitely triggering. I feel a lot of deep subconscious stuff to come up, look, dregs that we don't even know are there. And yeah, so we had I did a lot of work with Kylie on the weekend. I just knew, I said, right, it's time we got together and just did some work and had a look at things and what's going on and clearing and letting ourselves be available for this frequency that's piling on in. So it was really cool. So yeah, but who have we got on? We've got Kylie on, we've got Sherry on, Kim, Marie, got Dennis on. Yay. So
Hi, everyone.
So nice to have you here. So how's everyone else going? How are you gorgeous people going? Tell me, what have you been experiencing? How have your dreams been? How's your life living being, your awake being? Let us know, and any synchronicities you've been having as well. It's always really good to share because then it often brings up different topics that, maybe need to be looked at that we haven't looked at to help us to maintain balance. So yeah, let us know. We love hearing it. So, Dennis, what did Dennis do?
I broke my little toe on my left foot last week. Oh, Dennis.
Ouch.
That's an annoying little thing. That's the one I jammed last night in the shower too. Yeah, so I'm finding it's a bit of a stretch to put all my pressure on that toe at the moment too. But blessings to you.
Yeah,
He
definitely.
doesn't
I've done
like
that.
me.
Dennis, I did that. I did my first full, what did I do? I did this was years ago, I did a handstand into a backflip and I heard the crack and my little left toe had actually cracked and it took a full 4 weeks. And because I had to still walk for work, I built this muscle up over the top of my foot so I could walk sort of along like that. And it was amazing. And then it just healed. Like 4 weeks on the dot, it was better. I went, oh my gosh. So yeah, so hang in there, kid. So Kylie, what have you been up to?
Oh, Kylie, I tried light language. Oh my God, it was amazing.
Interesting, of course, because we were talking about that last time. So if anyone else has been playing with that, so let us know how it went for you. And so Kylie, did you feel a little bit hesitant at first, or did you just let it happen? So yeah. Oh, Kim, yes.
Kim says I keep waking up and not sleeping through at all. Yeah.
Me too. Last night I was still it was 1 o'clock in the morning and I was like, oh, come on, Ray, you can do this. Put yourself to sleep. And it took a while and then I was awake again at like 5 and I went, oh God, this is ridiculous. So it's been weird. I'm usually a really good sleeper. So I notice when my sleeping pattern changes, there's definitely some sort of shift going on.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what about you, Dave? Have you been sleeping okay?
Not really. I've been waking up 2-3 times in a night. After that, the cat wakes me up.
Yes. Oh God, you gotta love cats for that, don't you? I know. So yeah, Nick, you've been sleeping. I know you're in a very different pattern at the moment.
Yeah. I'm comfortable when I'm resting. I mean, I just took the last couple of nights, it's taking me a long time to get to sleep. And even though my head's been quite clear, I just feel that, okay, well, obviously I'm still meant to be awake for whatever reason. And I'm also really conscious of the fact that we are here, we're the in-betweeners, we're the connection point for Earth and the spirit realm. So we don't get to see, like we've got both sides here chatting and working away at us. So sometimes I guess we just have to be awake for whatever's going on. Quite often when I'm awake, I feel that I'm maybe more earth-based. So therefore, I try to ground into the earth when I'm lying in bed more and try to become part of it, like just be more of it. Because in my sleeping time, in my dream state, I'm off into the spirit realm. So, yeah, the sleep patterns can be irritating if you're working full time and you've got to get up and you've got to do things. I get that. But also I say to people, don't overachieve. If you've got to go to work, do the bare minimum. That's your new gold standard.
True. Absolutely. I agree with you. And I think I don't know, but for me, I guess my patterning was, I have to be perfect. I have to be the best or I'm not worthy. And it is breaking that pattern and just saying, I am who I am and I don't have to fix everything. I don't have to be the best to be seen or know or that I'm okay. It's a big one, I think, for a lot of people, especially people that are givers rather than the people that are takers. You know how there's sort of a real definition between some people.
Yeah, so, it's huge. And I actually did, and that resonates very much so. And you don't often think about it, but this wand card I pulled this morning, and the thing is it's about intention. And so that's exactly what that is, what you were just saying, Marie. You've got to if it's your intention to do something, don't get swayed by other people's intention. Unless it resonates and aligns with yours, it's just like, so what? I'm tired. You want me to do this? Fine. But I'm tired. So I'm going to stick with what I'm intending to do now. And, and we don't do it to hurt each other. It's just about being true to ourselves as well. So, yeah, I think that's a huge part we have to start playing for ourselves again.
And really following that intuition, exactly like you say, because, I remember I got an intuition about doing something and it happened to be at this time, and then I got swayed from it, and it actually ended up costing me quite a lot of money. And I went, I have to get tougher with myself. It's like I have to have tougher action when I've got that intuition. And I'd had it for weeks, and it had to be this day. And I was like, why do I do this? Why am I putting others first?
Yes.
I have to be putting myself first. It always ends up right for everyone else around me. I know that story. So you're right. I feel that intention. So that I have had that intention is I come first.
Yeah.
So, and it feels uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah. So it's definitely a great reminder for us all. So what have we got? So Kylie's been waking up at 2 as well. Yep. So Marie. Have a look. Dave, do you want to read this one?
Woke from nap yesterday, serious and stressed for real, no reason. Sat outside reading, still feeling off. Then song came on out of nowhere. Can you feel the love? Instantly relaxed. Yep. Yeah, that happened to me as well a couple of times. Just getting frustrated and stressed, and something on the radio comes on, and I'm like, okay, I got the signal.
You got the message. Yeah. And songs can be so powerful, just not just as anchors back to a time when we were feeling joy or really immersed, in it with our friends or family or whatever, but it can be just like a reset switch, which is brilliant, really brilliant. And it's knowing what helps to reset. So I love that you had that experience. It's so
interesting about the music. Because I think we can all relate to that, particularly when people hear songs in their dreams. And then on waking, especially where you wake up and you've got this song playing out like an earworm. But, lately I have an Instagram account for not my business, but for the creative stuff that I do. And I like to put music with it. And I'm very intentional about what music I choose. And it's amazing. I can sit there and scroll for a good hour and not find any music. I'll type in words to do searches so that it doesn't send me to the mainstream music. It's amazing though how much music is there that I don't resonate with. Yeah. I can feel it, like I'm so laser focused now on hearing it and feeling that vibe. So when you do get a song and some lyrics, I always feel listen to it, because you've been given that to tune into something in your body as well.
Yeah, I love that reminder. It's so true. Yes. So, and I love it even more so when it's serendipity, like when it comes up on a radio and, you know, for some reason you might have been thinking about that song, then all of a sudden you haven't heard it forever, like on the radio or something, and there it is. And it's like, yeah, this is definitely for me. So, and where are we? Sherry, do you want to read this one, Nick?
Sure. Hi, Sherry. I did some light language in a circle of trees, my go-to place, indescribable. Was interesting to witness how long I could maintain the frequency as opposed to meditating or other practices.
Beautiful. And I think Carly said up earlier, just let it happen. And it's so true. It's just trust. You know, I just drop into my body and I just feel it. And it's just whatever wants to come out now. I don't judge. You know, if I want to do whistling or if I want to do hand movements with it, I find that's a very big aspect of this frequency that comes through with language of light. So that's great, Sherry. Thank you for sharing that.
And how supportive the trees must have been for you as well.
And do you feel buzzing only in your head or the whole body?
You mean Sherry or me?
Well, everybody who.
It's a good question. Yeah. So it's for me, it's interesting. I'm sort of, it's more a knowing for me. And I do feel the frequency, but I don't realize how much it's affecting people. If I'm doing it with people, for people or around people, I don't realize how much it's affecting them. It feels very natural for me. And then I remember once I was doing it, I got this hit with this, it was Andromedan energy coming in. I went, I have to make this portal for them. And we were sitting having dinner in this little booth. It was quiet. So I was like, I could do it. Anyway, after about 5 minutes of doing it, I could feel it. Went, yep, they're coming through there. That's okay. It's not through me. I'm not the portal. And I turned around to my friend and she was crying. And I went, what are you crying for? And she went, that was the most exquisite, beautiful frequency I've ever felt. And she never cries. And I went, oh, because for me, I just knew exactly what to do. It just felt, yep, this is what you do. There was no attachment to it at all. Or yeah, it was weird, actually. So, yeah, it just depends, I think, on the situation as well. So, Dave, have you tried it? Have you tried light language?
Never.
You know what we're going to say to you.
Oh, yeah.
You've got a little studio there. It's perfect for it.
It is.
True, yes.
Yeah.
I create my own vibration.
Yeah, and just get out of your head. I found getting out of my head was the best thing I could do. Just drop into my heart and just open and just let it come out. Doesn't matter what sounds come out. It's just trust it. So yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of home play for you. So who else? Where are we? So Dennis, yes, Dennis.
Kitties are really good at waking you up. Trigger is 18 or 19, fat, old, and very happy.
Yeah. So Dennis, are you finding though as they get a bit older, they get much, male cats particular, if it's a male cat, get very much more cuddly. Like Clive's been sleeping with me so much more in bed, whereas before he used to quite like being independent, out on his little favourite baggie out in the lounge room, and he's just been coming in for those snuggles, and he's not tormenting me as much in the morning, which is so nice. It's like my sheets aren't getting ripped and things like that for him to get my attention. So it's interesting, isn't it? So, okay. Oh, okay. And I'll come back to Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen.
Same here with the music on Instagram. Must feel the vibe.
Yeah. So it sounds like we're all resonating with really being mindful around the frequency of the music we're playing. We know that was altered so that it wasn't quite that right frequency. And Dave, being the musician, you do you shift things back so you're playing from the right hertz? Or do you just...
Yeah, I use 432 instead of 440.
Fantastic. So, and I feel we just know it's like our cells, it knows when we are hearing that right frequency and vibration that's coming through.
You even tested it on my girlfriend, like I got a chord or two and which one sounds better, and I tuned it in 432 and she goes like, that sounds better. Of course.
Yeah, exactly. And I downloaded some beautiful, the different frequencies for healing as well. And the guy that did it said he really helped his mum to heal just by playing the right hertz for her when she was not well in hospital. So it's, no, of course. Once you know, you know. So, oh, okay. So where are we going? And let's go back to, so Kathleen had a dream. Hi, Christine.
Oh, hi, Chris. So will I read this one or Dave?
Yep, you can do this one.
Okay, hi everybody. Everyone, I had a long dream. I don't remember, but at the end I had one of those dark beings come and sit on my chest trying to suffocate me, and I said, no, we're not doing that here. Go away. It did.
Fascinating, isn't it? So, Dave, what can you tell me? What did you just get automatically then when Nick read that out?
That you create your own reality, so everything that's in there you created, and you can tell it to go away or come to you at any time. So
beautiful. I love that. Yeah, we are powerful beings. So, you know, and you know, in your life, are you finding, Kathleen, is there something going on that's affecting you? Sitting on your chest, that's the heart area, the breath area. Is there something for you going on that might involve some grief or some not being able to catch your breath? Just be really interesting to know what's actually going on for you. So, Nick, did you get
draining
anything?
your energy?
Yes, or draining. Thank you. That's really good. Yeah, absolutely.
When you hold your breath, it's like waiting for something. Sometimes you go because you're waiting for something to happen as well. So I guess the thing is, we always look at dreams in three different ways. One is what we associate with it ourselves, what's our personal meaning. There's also the mythological sort of meaning behind things. And then you've got that third, which is just pure informational, like, you know, what's the biology of this particular animal if it comes into your dream. So, yeah, I'd be interested to see what you made of this, Kathleen, as well.
Yeah, same. And because you know the feeling you got with it as well, which is often part of the message or whatever it is that's trying to come through for you. So, yeah. Interesting. I'm just pulling a few little cards for you here. Okay, I feel it's that one. Yeah, okay, interesting. The Justice cards come up for you. So I feel maybe there's been something in the background that's been going on, and it's sort of maybe coming into a bit more of balance, or something's coming through. It's not quite finished though, because that 10 of Wands has come up. So there's still some action that's happening with it. And then the grief card. So it's almost like the grief, as I just was talking about before, that 5 of Cups. It's like letting go of something, but knowing that you can actually create that emotional balance for yourself. So, which is interesting, because I was talking to both Nick and Dave before we started about something that happened for me with emotional wellness. And I'll talk about that, I think, in a minute. I think it's going to be very pertinent for all of us with what's going on with these, you know, the crazy times that we might feel are happening, you know, within our collective consciousness. So really interesting what I was listening to, and wasn't by choice, and so it was perfect. So where are we up to? Let's have a look and see. Oh, there's not too many more. Okay, so what I might actually bring it up now, since we're actually in that space, if that feels right to do. So I love getting my eyelash extensions done, because I'm extremely blonde and I have no eyelashes, so it makes me feel like human. And this beautiful Indian lady does them, and her energy is just divine. And I just lay there and I can just like let go and just go into this beautiful place. And she usually just has music on, but she had on it was like a podcast of another Indian lady. And I was just thought, I'll just listen. Obviously, I've got no choice, because I haven't been listening to a lot of other people's spiritual stuff or things like that. I've been really tapping in. And this beautiful Indian lady was talking about emotional wellness and emotional unwellness. And first of all, what does it mean? How do we acknowledge it and start to decide to either be the victim or the master from it? And then how is it collectively affecting this? And she used the word, oh my God, it's not just a matrix. It's a what do you call it? Anyway, like a hologram, that sort of thing. And I was listening, and I have got some clients at the moment that I'm working with that have really got emotional unwell issues as well as physical. And it was just brilliant. So she said, you know, when someone is sick physically, what do? We nurture them, we look after them, we try and get them better. She said, as soon as someone's emotionally unwell, what do? We react. So some emotional unwellness things that we could look at when people are angry or they're jealous or they're feeling insecure, or they're judgmental, or very, very opinionated in a negative way. And she said, we have to choose to be the master of that. We don't need to take on what they say. The only person that matters is us, the way we think about ourselves, the way we choose to actually express ourselves. And she said it's much easier to be the victim than the master. And she's right, you know, and it was interesting because she said someone might have 5 beautiful qualities, then they might get angry and it can just wipe out all of that amazing goodwill that they've created, because we go in. And she said we are actually consuming. When we react, we consume what they're putting out. So she said we have to almost stop, take a breath, just say to ourselves, they're just emotionally unwell. I'm not taking this personally at all. And this is honestly tricky for all of us. I don't know about you guys, but I have to really pull myself up on this. And she said the one thing we can do for them is it's as if they were physically sick, just connect into that beautiful spiritual light and send them love and blessings, and just stay in that space. Of course, if you're in physical danger or something, you leave, like, you know, but she said that's one of the most powerful things we can do. And she said the words that have changed over this last generation, she said, I never used to hear the word stressed. I never used to hear, you know, overwhelmed. And she said in the last 20 years, this has become normal. She said stress used to be used in physics and that was it. And so she said, and look what's happening. She said weather patterns are really changing. We know there's other things as well, but she said our collective consciousness changes weather. It changes land. It changes animals' behavior, everything, our behavior. And she said what's happening with this new generation is they're bringing up words like depression, like, you know, ADHD. Everything has got to have a name, and that carries a power with it. So she said, let's stop. Let's just go back into, hey, I'm actually okay. It doesn't matter. Even if you've got something going on that's ill, just go, there's nothing actually wrong with me. And that's, I feel, really important for us at this stage when we're at these crossroads. I don't know if you guys feel this as well, but we're at this very pivotal crossroads. And I feel our power is actually choosing to be the master of our emotions rather than the victim with, oh, they said this, they did that. No, that's their unwellness. We don't have to consume it. And I loved it. I went, oh my God, this is giving me ding, ding, ding moments. It's really consolidating and putting things so clearly into how I can choose to be. So I don't know what if other people have sort of been like coming across issues where they've realized that, like, how can I help this person instead of judging them? It was just amazing for me. So Nick, you were talking as well, like, about what you went through with that. So do you want to give me
I had a random phone call from a family member yesterday that I haven't spoken to for a long time, and they've been going through a tough time. And the interesting thing was that I just let that person speak for close to an hour, and I maintained my neutrality of my emotions. Excuse me. It didn't mean that I didn't care. It was just exactly that. I'm practicing that on a daily basis, which is don't get involved in someone else's emotion because you're feeding them. And to me, emotions are very much overrated too. I know we have them because that's what makes us human, to have emotions. But as I always say, separate the difference between emotion and feeling. And that's a trick I often use with people to snap them out of something. Come back to your feeling. Just, that's real. What can you see right in front of you now? You know, and to try to shift them, because I want to help people with their emotional state. But I also, at the same time, I know that if I get involved with it, I'm feeding it. Yeah, so I use that strategy really clearly. And it's really interesting that Marie, the last comment up here, she's written there, other opinions of us are none of our business. That's exactly what I said to that person, because they were getting caught up in other people's emotions, and it was becoming like a soap opera almost for them, and they didn't know how to get out. You know, like soap operas remember those soap operas that would go on for years, decades almost. And I thought, you know, it's really clever how they did that, you know, to suck people in. So we get sucked in by them very easily, and equally so, we use our intention and our power to step out of it and then find a more practical way of helping. Yeah, it's very true though.
And, you know, the other thing that she said, which I thought was quite relevant, is people might have an opinion. Let's say, for example, I'm wearing a dress and someone goes, I don't like that dress and it's not really appropriate for here. So you can actually go, thank you for your feedback. Go in, discern for yourself. Go, actually, I love this dress and it's fine. Thanks, but no thanks. You know, so that intuition and that discernment, it's what's true for me.
Yeah.
And that's empowerment within itself. Really empowerment. We don't lose our shit literally by actually taking on someone else's, like, it's just their opinion, you know, and we're not going to be able to please. We're not going to, if we fit into that bell curve, then we're in trouble. We've got to be outside that bell curve, which is not what is wanted from the system. So let's break the system by being outside the bell curve.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. So Dave, have you sort of had moments like that? Are there times when you notice, you know?
I've been trying to do this as well for a while, and today I've seen a Bashar video where he was talking about every situation is neutral, and we gave positive or negative feeling through our emotions. And I think this is a part of like cognitive reframing to be more positive or negative if you want to go either way.
I love that. And it's our brain. We can, you know, when we have a pattern in our brain, we have to rewire, and it can feel uncomfortable. But as soon as we say, there's nothing wrong with me, even if you've got a broken arm or it doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with me. And this is where I think bringing it back into that empowerment, that's what helps changes the brain patterning. Society, this is what we've taught. You've got to be good. You've got to do this. You've got to, you know, do what they tell you. It's It's really undoing all of that. So yeah, that's so true, Dave. I love that. So yeah, and so yeah, I love what Marie said here as well. So do you want to read this one, Dave?
I had to learn that to be able to stand back away from others affecting me or taking it on. Yeah. I do the same with my boss. He sometimes puts everybody else's problem on me, and I'm like, well, why should I do it? And why should I care? Because that's their problem. Don't give it to me.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not getting involved in it and feeling like you have to fix everything.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, I was reading somewhere as well, they say people that are the highest achievers, that do the most, they often get the least reward because they expect it of themselves, and therefore they don't get, they don't see themselves as needing that. I just have to do it. This is what I do. No. And so I love what Nick said, was stop being the overachiever. Absolutely. I think a lot of us on here probably were high overachievers. Just the feeling I get from us all. Yeah. Yeah. So what's Dennis popped up?
Labeling yourself with their labels is how they keep control.
Yeah.
Their label. Let them have them. You're perfect as you. Yeah.
Love it. And this is it. And the more confirmation we do around this, then the stronger, more empowered we get. And it's just going to be instant. No, I'm not doing that. No. So yeah, really, really important.
And the more accepting that other people are of each other's uniqueness and ways of being. You know.
Yeah. And I think, Kathleen, what you experienced in your dream, I feel that's really relevant to what we're talking about because it's on all levels. So, Dave?
For it here and realize that I had the power to shoo it away.
Yeah. So, you know, exactly. We have the power to shoo it away. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I forgot this bit, Kathleen. I went backwards.
Oh. Yes, I am waiting for an outcome and kind of holding pattern. The being felt like something wandering and tried to make a place here, but I've been doing clearings lately and there was just no place.
So she shooed it.
Yep,
yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Or you can use sage in your home and stuff like that, or ask someone to energetically clear your place.
Yeah, it's true. And it's so interesting because I'd had a pretty tough week. There was a lot going on for me at a deeper level, and I just got this hit. I really have to clean my home, and Kylie was coming over, so it was a great excuse to do it. So I went, right. And I saged and I white lighted. You can just white light your whole home and just cleaning things with intention and using a little bit of peppermint oil, and it can just really lift everything. And I felt it. I went, oh gosh, I needed to do that. We actually can release a lot of dross, what I call dross. Look at this, the sage man and his feather. I love it. It's
Yeah, it's been sitting here for 2 years.
And you haven't used it.
No.
Dave, I love it. You've just given yourself a message.
Yeah, I'm the bad example.
Oh, that's so funny. So Dave, you have 2 lots of play work. Your light language, sage. Oh my gosh, I love it. Balloons come up. That's so weird. Don't know how it happened. There you go. There's a sign for you as well. That is so funny. I love it. Okay, so what else have we got going on here? I'll go back to where we're up to. Goodness me. Go back to where we were. Yep. Done Kathleen's dream. Oh, okay, that was that. Yep. Oh, okay, so Marie was just saying. Nick?
Mainly my head, but lately my body is almost vibrating.
Yeah, it's this definite shift. I think one day I was just going, what is this frequency? And I could feel my whole hand just tapping into it like it's tangible. It's amazing. So, yeah. Don't know if we put this one up from Sherry.
Whole body crazy thing was I lost an earring there a couple of weeks ago, and the mother tree in the circle beaconed me over and said thank you for maintaining the land. I gave offering and picked it up and picked the garbage up. At the alley of the tree laid my earring. I think a critter brought it there.
Wow.
Could be.
I mean, animals, trees, the consciousness is so pure, so beautiful. They're so wise. I wouldn't be surprised, Sherry, if they did that. Yeah. They collaborated.
Of course they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, where are we? The shadow self. Yeah, Kylie, it could be the shadow self. I think talking about Kathleen. Yeah, I think Kathleen, you've actually acknowledged that as well, that it was like, no, doesn't resonate here for me anymore. So, okay. So Marie, what have you been experiencing?
Hey, I'm not remembering dreams, but I might still be having a life review going on at night. In sleep, thought of my gowns I wore to the proms over 52 years ago in high school, then my dates I went with. Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've had little snippets from ages ago as well coming up again. And for me, it feels like phases when that happens. So I don't know, Dave, have you been experiencing anything like that?
No, just I have the same, just little parts of dreams just coming back, and that's it.
Yeah.
The other night I had the whole dream, and I was like, that was a weird one.
Yeah.
And that needs analyzing so far.
Yeah. Have you done that yet or not yet?
Not yet.
No. So do you want to do it now? Or not? You have to.
I can do it after Elisa's.
Okay. All right, we'll do Elisa's first. Yeah, Lisa sent through a dream that she's off gallivanting somewhere at the moment over in Hawaii and California. So, yeah. Oh, and Kathleen, absolutely. I use this too.
Yep. My favorite motto is not my circus, not my monkeys. I use that a lot. Yep.
Yeah, I know, it's interesting.
I'm going to use it as well now.
and when you're driving, Dave, you can use it.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever I leave home, I always connect into my beautiful divine wisdom, and I go, thank you for your protection, and thank you. I love having my angels and gargoyles with me as companions when I'm driving, and just making sure that this experience I'm creating is calm and flowing, and I just have that little intention and mantra whenever I get in my car. So don't know if that'll help. So all right, let's have a look at Elisa's dream. Nick, do you want to read this one out?
Yeah, sure. So getting into a passenger van with a group of people, One of my friends was getting into the back, and I suggested they sit on the first bench as that would be more comfortable, as they were tall, but they kept going to the back. Once they were all in, there was no space for me, so I tried to go to my car, but then I am in another van taking me to my car. I had left it at a light without putting it in a park, so it was not there and had moved forward. I kept getting both vans to get me to my car.
Okay, how interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Dave, do you want to start with this one?
Well, yeah, back seat for me is like, the cool kids go there.
I love that.
So the cool part of yourself, that's not gonna listen to you to sit on the front. And using two vans that to get to your car, that's interesting. Like the Jean-Claude Van Damme commercial gets into my head when he does a split between the two lorries. Oh, well, yeah.
So,
there was no space for me.
yeah.
And the car kept moving forward. It's about her life. I think that she's going forward, but slowly, and she's helping herself with the vans to go slowly, I think, or make it go slower than she wants to go, probably.
Yeah, that sounds pretty right. So, Nick, what did you get?
Well, we know the vehicles always represent our physical body, and the bigger the vehicle sometimes can play a part in like the amount of expansion or growth that's happening. So from a car to a van, there's some sort of growth that's happening for you, Elisa. But yeah, the fact that the van was too full and you couldn't get in it always makes me keep coming back to, and I keep getting this theme with you, which is you're there to help people through the process. Excuse me. I've got a tickle in my throat. Yeah, and I'll just...
Yeah. I agree with Nick. It's I feel that you are like when you're looking for your own car, you'd left it at a light, but you hadn't put it in park, so it had sort of wandered off. And so there's a part of your life that maybe you are, as I think Dave said, you are actually finding something out. Now vans are bigger, so they're actually a potential. So, and you've got a lot of people going in there. There could be lots of aspects of you as well that you're looking at the moment and actually working with to get you back into the life that you are choosing. But I feel it's going to be a bit different because your car's not going to be parked in the same space. So that's just what I'm feeling as a general reading. And it's interesting because the cards that came up for you is the Four of Pentacles. To me, this is a card of foundations, and they've actually been usually built slowly over time. And then the Emperor came up. So I would say you've been the master of your reality and what you are doing. King of Pentacles, you know your own plan and what you want in your reality. So it's just a matter of, I think, and the vans is balance, like two vans is balance. So I would just say, just trust what you're getting, go inside. I would do a little bit of contemplation on this one and just ask your soul, what is it that, you're wanting me to actually experience? And maybe I'm sort of taking a longer way, or there's something going on in the background that I just might need to tap into. That's just what I would ask. So, yeah. What about you, Nick?
Yeah, I also sometimes think, because I get a lot of this trying to find my car in dreams. I had one last week. And, like I said, there's always many levels of understanding of a dream.
Yeah.
But if I was having this dream myself about, these vans and finding my car and sitting back and contemplating it, the thing that I get right now is that sometimes we need to be in that middle ground while things are playing out.
Yeah.
It's like, just be patient. It's okay. It's all right. It's like, you don't have to force it. You don't have to try and force yourself into that van with all those people. But at the same time, you will find where you're meant to be, that car will appear for you when it needs to be. But at the moment, you're in this in-between phase. So it's unsettling. It's always unsettling. But I think that's something that I've learnt with these sort of dreams about trying to find our vehicles. It's just that we're in between the two worlds at the moment. And like you said, we're at a crossroad right now.
Yeah.
Again. And so I wouldn't be surprised when we're having sort of dreams like this.
Yeah. I agree. I feel, I've been having weird dreams as well. Like I had a dream about a kayak, and it was the whole thing around it. It was actually, again, letting go and having emotional wellness around a situation that happened over 18 months ago. And then something came to me I didn't realize I'd been holding on to from over 20 years ago. And I went, oh my God, I'm just going to forgive and let it go. What was I doing? So sometimes it's just a little aha moment. And then it's like, oh, I don't have to hold that anymore. I don't have to, that energy it was taking from me without me recognizing that I was emotionally unwell around it. I feel, exactly right. So, so no, that's so true. Okay, so let's just have a look and see what people have put up.
Elisa just came on.
Yeah, no, I just saw that. I was just going to try and find it. Where are we? So, Elisa. Hello, Elisa. So nice.
Dave?
Oh,
No, sorry. Just joined. Hello, everybody. Did you already decode my dream? Yeah.
oh my gosh.
We were at the end of it when you joined.
Were we at the end of it? Oh, you're going to have to go back like 5 minutes. That's all. Oh my God, the timing. Like I left it. I don't know why. And then it just didn't quite work. So you've just come back from Lake Tahoe.
Tahoe.
Tahoe. Beautiful. Is that in Canada? That's not in Canada, is it? Where's Lake Tahoe?
Is that California? Or am I getting that wrong?
So she's with Shanna. So yeah. No, that's where it would be. So yeah. Oh, and Marie's actually given you a little bit of part of her trying to catch up with herself. Yeah.
California, Nevada.
Yeah. So so just talking about Lake Tahoe is beautiful. I haven't been there, so but yeah, no, you're gonna have to go back 5 minutes. Sorry, Elisa. I hope you're having fun though on your holiday. And yes, and big hello to Shanna as well. So
yeah, hello to you both.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But, so okay, so where are we up to? Goodness me, it's been really interesting today, and I really feel it's sort of there's a theme through all of this as well, which is around just knowing that there's nothing wrong with us, knowing it at such a deep level, even if it looks like there's things that are going on that aren't actually what we would call right. I feel that's the core of it as well. So, and just that emotional wellness, really making the choice, do I choose to be the master here in this situation? Because we're going to get tested with it. You know it. It's just, it can be a constant. So, yeah, how are we going to consume it, or are we actually going to step up and just send love and blessings through the light to them? So, yeah.
Marie, I wanted to talk about, because it's something I'd really like people to consider, which you put up the heading about what had been some of our greatest lessons from dreams, or any lessons that we've been engaging from dreams, because anyone here has had enough dreams to start reflecting on that, maybe to help others, to say, start looking at your dreams, whether they're fragments, just fleeting moments of them, because what you do is you take all those images and you start to weave together a story, and then you start to feel what that story feels like for you, and where to go with it. Is it something that needs releasing? Is it something that needs to be looked at as a lesson to keep growing from? But I wrote down a couple of things because I really went into contemplation about it. It was really quite interesting. And one thing I realised, that what I've learned most about my dreams, that it's allowed me to enrich my relationship into a different reality. So my reality of being in my ego self here and into my higher self. So it's built on my intuition to be able to know that the two aren't separate, to be able to merge them together, and so while I'm in my ego self body, I can tap into that higher self at any stage. And my dreams have allowed me to do that because I contemplate them in this body after I've had them. So it's all well and good to say, I've had this dream, and people just, I can't be bothered. It's too hard to remember. And I say, well, just think of, just put that intention out once again. I want to remember one thing, one image from that dream. and start there, because it just builds and grows. It's like a muscle. So that was one of the big things that I think, but it activates. It's been activating this transformational path that we're all moving on. Yeah. To be able to look at your dreams is facilitating that process in a lot of ways. And the other thing that I wrote down is that it allows me to get the spiritual impulses and that they're seeking, like, listen to me. I've been trying to tell you something, because it's you telling you something. And so being more attuned, it's helped me as I do more and more dream work, it tunes me even more to those messages. You get more downloads more frequently, and you're able to just trust yourself when it comes to decisions and thinking, rather than going with that main stream. And when I mean mainstream, it's like looking at a river and everyone's lolling around on a tube in the sun, half asleep, and you're on the river's edge standing up and you're watching them all going, why are they all just lolling around, then getting caught with the whole flow of the world out there? And so I'm encouraging people by sharing dreams to pull yourself up and get next to me and stand with me, and then you get out of the mire, and then you start to own yourself more and more, and eventually the more people standing up, that's where we start to change the world. So dreams have had such a big impact or understanding what they represent on an individual basis, but that the collective, like this group, we start to get into sync. So yeah, it's certainly taught me a lot, and I would encourage everybody to talk more about their dreams with people, just in general.
Yeah, definitely. It's so true. It's like, I don't know, it's like there's more wisdom that comes through when you do stop and contemplate it, because it's definitely deep subconscious stuff that we don't tend to put our finger on through the day, and it's interesting. I love that you talk about our collective, because we can add so much into it and change it so much, just one person compared to those, say, 10,000 people lolling around in the river. By standing up, the power, the ability to change the scenario of this simulation, that's the word I was looking for before, of this simulation, it's incredible. So, and it's having that intention to do that. That's the other thing I loved when I was listening to this beautiful Indian lady. Her name is actually BK Shivani Bandita. And she said that, the way we're reacting, the words we're using, our emotional unwellness is creating incredible weather patterns around this whole simulation. So yeah, just keep that in mind whenever you go to react to somebody or judge them for being angry. Go, hang on a minute. I can actually choose here to help to change this whole simulation with one intention. So I think what you're saying is so important as well. And just by contemplating the dream and going, okay, and the dreams I've had have actually allowed me to let go of, I didn't even realize what I was holding in my subconscious as a judgment or an emotional unwellness. So I feel it's really important. Dave, have you sort of, what have you got?
Nick summed it up. So all I can say is your subconscious can fine line you or guide you to the right way to go. Stuff like that. But yeah, Nick said it all. So,
and just ask the soul.
Yeah.
Hey, guide me, show me. And you might get it through nature, you might get it through music, you might get it in lots of different ways. But I feel too, for me, it's been quite a heavy week or two. I've had a lot going on, and I'm not used to that. It's been a while, and it was like, whoa, okay. And so I think I've just pulled a chakra card, and it just really had to come out, this card. And that's the card, it's play. And it's number 20, so that's 2, which is balance. But look at those beautiful, beautiful dolphins there. So have a look at that and see what's standing out for everybody. What is it that's you're getting drawn to? What's the feeling you're getting? What colours standing out? So, and of course, that would have to be the heart chakra, wouldn't it? Our beautiful dolphins. And it's a dolphin, 2 dolphins. So let's have a look. So play, heart chakra, of course. So the heart chakra, as I've always said with meditations or contemplation, always open that heart chakra first to allow things to actually flow through. So The heart chakra relates to our inner child. And it's interesting because I think we forget about that. So when we are feeling maybe scared or reactive, just connecting to our inner child and make sure it's safe, make sure it knows it's safe. I know Kylie went through this and it really helped her. It's forgiveness, it's play, it's compassion, it's nurturing, joy, laughter and happiness, balance, gratitude, inner peace. To me, they're all parts of our choice to be a master, literally, of what we've been talking about. So what it says is you've pulled this card today as a reminder to bring more play into your world. Life may have been getting you down of late, and the worry of your day-to-day commitments may be causing you a mountain of stress. Now, let's get rid of that word stress, of challenges maybe, okay? Let's take stress out of our life and our words, so of challenges. One of the most powerful ways to release the worries of the world, which we can talk about the collective, is to take some time to play and feel joy, which is the fundamental expression of joy of the soul, is playing. It is now time to connect with this joyful aspect of you and embrace the essence of play. When was the last time you played? You may like to take your dog to the park, go to the beach, play a game of sport with friends, whatever it is that allows you to give the gift of play to yourself. It is very important for your growth at this time to allow the energy of play to cleanse mind, body, and spirit. Playfulness is a powerful medicine for the soul and brings about a deep release, healing stale energies and worries. Play brings about a deep connection to the joy of the cosmos. Bring more play into your life today so you can feel the joy of the cosmos flowing through your soul and into your world. And this affirmation is so beautiful. I play joyfully in the magic of the universe and I am free to be me. I think that is really consolidating this thing about mastering our emotional wellness. Absolutely. So if you get stuck, go and play. Do something that brings you fun. Ask your inner child, what do you want to do today? So, so this is the actual, now the dolphins to me as well are about communication. They're about frequency. They're about healing in a child. And they are so playful. So think of a dolphin. If you can't go and play right then and there, think of a dolphin and imagine them jumping and surfing and doing whatever it is they do. Just I don't know. I think that's important. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So people have been saying what they've seen with it.
Oh,
sorry.
I love you both did that together. That was beautiful. So, yeah. And Carly's also been doing this. Use your intuition, you two. Whoever goes next.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I love it.
I have been asking every morning what is it my soul higher self needs today.
Beautiful. Great reminder. This is from
the dolphins reaching to the beautiful light shining. The light is drawing me in.
Yeah. Beautiful. And this is from Sherry. Dave?
I love the archway in the card and the light beyond it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're seeing more than just what's in there in the physical. So, yeah.
And Kylie's saying words are important, as are our inner words. Yeah.
Inner words more so even sometimes, because whatever we're thinking in here will inadvertently, we will create then someone that's a mirror that will show us if we've been angry at ourselves, if we've been down on ourselves, what's going to happen. We're going to attract someone in that's going to tell us, well, this is actually what you're thinking inside yourself, and they're going to say it in those words. So I actually agree with you. So, yeah.
It's interesting, Marie. I haven't put on a lot of jewelry because I'm just in a different state of mind, but I wore my dolphin stone today, which is the Lemurian stone, also known as, So,
that Larimar?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's childlike. It's innocent.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly right. I always feel light of body with it.
Yeah. So, that was Lemurian energy, is that Larimar as well. Yeah. Very water, very, very elemental. Yeah. So very beautiful. So I'm just wondering, shall I do a quick meditation? You think?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll just a really quick one. And okay. So just close your eyes. Just sit comfortably, feet on the floor. If you're laying down, just let yourself relax. big breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just let yourself drop into your body, letting go, being in the flow. Another breath in. This time, as you breathe out, take your awareness into your beautiful heart space, wherever that is for you. And see, sense, or feel vibrant white light beginning to birth deep within that heart. It expands, and as it expands, it releases any pain, any blocks, anything that's not of love, completely opening your heart chakra to receive and to be in that flow of healing and receiving. Allow that white light to expand through your whole physical body till every cell is vibrating with this white light. It keeps expanding into your energy field, releasing and dissolving any hooks, cords, or ties that no longer serve you, freeing you up completely to be connected into your own divine wisdom. Feel that peace. Feel the knowing. And then see, sense, or feel a beautiful emerald ray of light pouring through your heart chakra, rejuvenating, re-energizing, healing and shifting. And as this beautiful light ray comes through, see, sense, or feel dolphins, a whole pod of dolphins just surfing through that green ray, having the time of their lives, being one with the frequency, being in communication with each other, joyful. And then notice your beautiful inner child has come through to play with them, maybe even riding on them, or becoming a dolphin themselves. The freedom, the joy, the exhilaration brings a sense of lightness to you, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you are perfect. And just know you can come back into this place of joyful playfulness whenever you choose with just a thought. And now let them keep playing within your beautiful system and your heart. And gently, gently start to come back into the here and now. Wriggle your toes. Focus on your breathing. Continuing to feel that joy within your heart. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, so if you want to share what you experienced, feel free. You know, it's always really lovely. It gives people different perspectives when we can share and we feel safe to share. So, yeah, Nick, do you want to share?
Yeah, beautiful meditation because, you know, dolphins, I resonate very easily with them. I love how they come and nudge. They come and nudge me, you know, with their nose. It's like nice and close and personal with them. But the vibration, the frequency, I was really in the midst of it all. But one thing, weirdly enough, they also sent me back because we can't always be in water with the dolphin in physicality. But they showed me puppies, you know, when you get a puppy swarm around you. And it's just pure fun and playfulness. And it was just like, remember we're in a playground here. We've got so many things to play with, toys out there in this nature world that we live in. So, you know, take advantage of it. They're everywhere. And as during that, like the start of the meditation, my kookaburra friend was sitting on a tree, just playing around, jumping, getting worms, grooming, jumping up and down. And I just thought, well, you know, that's it. It's just being, isn't it? Just being.
It's so beautiful. That's a beautiful perspective. And I mean, if you get angry when you're around puppies, then you really need to go and do a little bit of contemplating. It's like, oh goodness. So, what about you, Dave? What did you experience?
First, I was in a field of grass, and the dandelion seeds were floating around. Then, when you said dolphins, that changed into this greenish, bluish water, and hanging on the dolphin's fin and just going in the water, getting out, just going around. It's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful, and it's so true. And I had a friend, actually, she's transitioned now, but they used to call her Dolphin Girl. She lived in Cornwall, and a dolphin used to come in, and she got to know it, and it would take her for a ride. She would hold its spin, and it would go around the bay in Cornwall.
Oh, nice.
Amazing. Yeah, they'd call and go, she's here, Tracy, come over. So funny. So yeah, this is Kylie. Nick, do you want to read that?
I remember all the times you have seen us go back anytime and remember. I got to remember all the times you have seen us go back anytime and remember.
So the dolphins, by the sounds of it, are saying, just remember who we are. And we've been dolphins. We've been in that state. So of freedom and joy. And so, remember that. That'll help us to sort of stay more committed to our intention of being masters of our emotional well-being and helping the collective as well, at the same time as helping ourselves. Because if we can master that, man, it's like life becomes a breeze. So I'm so grateful for having you on, Dave. I know it's so late over there. Really, really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
That's all right. Is there anything you want to give as a last message to everybody?
Have fun.
Have fun. I love that. So thank you. And Nick, thank you as always. Have you got a last message for everybody?
No, just enjoy every moment.
Yeah, exactly. So, and is what Kathleen was doing. So she was watching a few weeks ago, and hundreds of dolphins came all around the boat. It was glorious. Oh, wow. So, and she was in the water with them during the meditation. So lovely. Absolutely. It's it. Remember. And that's such a good reminder. So we're going to let it go there today, and we will see you. Elisa's not back until next week. So we will see you back on the Dream Show next Sunday night for you guys in the US, and Monday for us, and UK Sunday. So, all right. Take care. Love you all. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.